Okay, now. That's better. All right. Okay, we're live. Coming to you from beautiful downtown southern sunny California with Extreme Warhead Sour Soda. This is a special thing here on Home Improvement Tips, aka Easy 2 Tips and Tricks. Cody here. Got these Extreme Sour Warhead Sodas. Now, I'm drinking this for the first time, and it is the Black Cherry Extreme Sour Warhead. All right, and what are you drinking, Cody?
Warhead Watermelon.
Warhead Watermelon. All right, so no further ado, let's do this. I'm going to tell you what I think about this Extreme Warhead Sour Cherry, Black Cherry that is, and what I think about this, and what I might compare it to. I just found, he just bought these the other day, saw them on Amazon. You can also get them at Walmart.com, Amazon's competitor, or so I think they're Amazon's competitor. But Walmart.com has them as well. They're around $15 for a mixed case of how many?
5.
You get 5 of these sodas for $15. Overpriced, but they're new and fairly new on the market yet, and people are still finding out about them. So let's take this, try this. Are you kidding me? Wow. No, that was just for the show. Keeping it interesting. All right. This was sour. Not too bad. I read a review where somebody commented it tasted like cough syrup. My taste buds, it does not taste like cough syrup at all. It has a nice sour taste. It's what I would call a sipping type drink. It's not something like a Pepsi or a Coke that you would just chug down, but something you'd want to drink slower and enjoy the flavor, enjoy the tartness of it. What do you think about yours?
Tastes like apple.
And this is a watermelon tasting like apple. I'm going to try his. It does, now that's more sour than the black cherry, and it does resemble a sour apple flavor. It really does. So maybe Warhead needs to relabel their soda, because this watermelon could definitely go as a green sour apple. Not bad, I like it. It doesn't really, you get a hint of watermelon, just a hint. But it's more like a green sour apple. Really good. I also have read a review where it says that people are talking about they're sweet. I don't taste any sugar. Now the sourness level from a 1 to 10 on this, I would say it's about a 4. I would say that's more like a 5 or a 6 maybe. I did try the lemon earlier. The lemon is more mellow, not as strong. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would label it as maybe a 3, really soft and mellow. Has a slight tartness, at least for my taste buds. And that was the lemon. You know what I had, the lemon?
Yes.
And just double checking. And so the lemon was more mild, not as much flavor. This is more to my liking, but they're more like a sipping drink. And between the lemon and this blackberry, it reminds me more of the bite, although this is stronger, of the old-fashioned Vernon ginger ale. Back in the 70s when Vernon ginger ale was out, it had a good strong bite. It was a strong ginger flavor. Today it's smooth, it's mellow. Ginger ale is not what it used to be. So I would compare this to, for those of you that know what I'm talking about, more like on the level of the old Vernon ginger ale. But this, and the sourness, I would say like again 3, 4. The Vernon ginger ale would be stronger actually, the bite of that ginger ale back in the 70s. Ginger ale had a nice bite to it. It would be stronger than this. But again, I would call this something you'd want to sit down, relax, and just sip it. Nicely mixed, and I give it a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up for it being mild and smooth and yet tart, sour. I could see somebody using this for a recipe for making candy or making cakes. Use this in the place of water. I can see people using this to spice up their cakes and cookies maybe, for different type of recipes, for desserts. Something to do. I'm sure somebody has done it already. I just don't know about it because I just learned about it. And this is a home improvement how-to channel. I like to do things different ever so often and throw something extra or special on my channel to keep it interesting. Cody and I and a friend of his, we did a sour Warhead candy, extreme Warhead contest, and that's in some of my first videos within the first year that you can find. And that was a lot of fun. And what we did is we seen how many we could put in our mouth and hold it in our mouth until the sourness went away. I think I had about 12 of them. It about made me cry, it was so strong. And the acidity of it at my gum line killed my teeth for like 3 days. Oh man, I wouldn't do that again. That was extreme on the teeth. Reminded me of eating lemons when I was a child growing up, doing that contest. I'd eat the lemons until it went through the enamel and my teeth were aching. But this was even more. I could barely brush. It was so sensitive. But that was the Warhead challenge we did. And Cody put 7 or 8 of them in his mouth. So he had fun doing it. And so I'm glad he did this test with me, but found these Warhead drinks, which was pretty cool and creative on, I don't know who the company of Warhead is, and I should have looked at that first. And with my eyesight, I can't see this. Can you see it? Who the company is? No? I'm going to check my comments here in a second to see if there's anybody there. And comment and respond to your comments if you have any questions now, or when you watch this after the live stream. Hit me up. Put your comments in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you. I do my best to get back to you right away. Sometimes it's a few days. On occasion, it might be a week. Times a couple of weeks, depending on how busy I am and that's what's going on. But I definitely always try to get back to comments, if not right away. Do you have anything else to say about this, Cody?
It's a okay drink.
He says it's a okay. So on a scale of 1 to 5, what would you give it? How many stars?
3.
3? Well, 3 on the review seems to be the overall. I think the 5 stars it received was like 50%. 4 stars were like, I forget, 30%, 27%, and all the way down to 1 star. And so they were saying the average was about 3 stars overall. So it's not bad. Are they getting rich off of it? Well, only because you're getting 5 cans for $15. Just because they're so outrageously priced. Because it's more of a novelty drink, you know. And but it's the only thing like it on the market. Right here, there's a Ghost drink, energy drink. I don't know anything about them. But I guess they're supposed to be comparable to this on some level. I'd have to try it, do a comparison or something. So let me see what if there's any of you in the comments, and if you're here, thank you for being here. Those that'll be here after the live stream, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you found it interesting. You know, I had to give a overreaction in the beginning just to get your attention, you know, part of the show. And let's see who's commented, or hopefully there's some comments. I don't see any comments, no one's here. But there will be people watching this live stream after the live stream. And I haven't gone live, man, it's been a while. Last time I went live, there wasn't anybody here. Got quite a few comments after. And I noticed on my analytics, quite a few of my live streams are being watched. You know, I've always said, make your live streams timeless. If you really want the views. And if you have a new channel or fairly new channel, plan for the future. So when you have a live stream, make a live stream where it's going to perk interest, curiosity. You know, if you just want to sit there and just talk about, you know, the weather and what you had for dinner and what you did last week and just hanging out, then don't expect people to come back and watch your videos. Would you watch somebody's video like that? And if so, how long would you sit there and watch it? What would you? A minute. He says maybe a minute you'll rewatch a video like that. That's honest. All this is free information. So when you have a fairly new or new channel, keep it interesting. Bring up subjects that are gonna perk interest, topics that people are gonna want to know about in the future or still have an interest in. You know, what's going on in the world today? You know, what are certain things that you could highlight and talk about? You know, in my generation and before, back in the 60s, there was what was called the Watts riot, which is in LA. Watts is a section of LA. And there was a big riot back then. And it was talk of the town, and people talked about it for years and years and years and years. And so now that there's YouTube and these other social media platforms, you know, we can bring up and discuss like Black Lives Matter and talk about that and different aspects of that. For example, your thoughts, feelings, likes, dislikes, how wrong it is, how wrong it was, things that we've learned from it, things that have changed as an end result to it, people being fearful now that shouldn't be fearful. Just for example, that's something that's present, present active things that you could compare it to the Watts riot, so to speak. Not the same, but similar. That was people talked about for years. So if you have a live stream and you're discussing subjects that will bring people back. Trump being in office, when they went to shut down the White House and start over with a new, fresh group of Americans operating and running it so that things are balanced out and more equal, and it didn't work. Subjects, to see, that's a hot subject. That's a touchy, sensitive subject matter. And so if you have a controversial live stream, see what I'm saying, it brings people back. It perks interest. What do you say? What? What do you think about? What do you feel? What's your perspective on that? How did the Democrats, how is the Republicans, how did Trump handle it? What happened to Trump as an end result to that? The what, where, why, and when process of writing or having a subject and talking about it. So for you that are new channels and fairly new channels, I'm just trying to help you process the best way to have a channel and have people come back. Because if you're fairly new, you're not making money yet, you're not monetized yet. So you want to prepare for the future as you're starting. Okay? So you plan with an end in mind, have an eye for the future and plan for the future in the beginning. The road that will take you to, so you have a successful channel. Learn from other channels, do what they're doing that are successful. I don't have the best editing tools. If I had better editing tools, my videos would be better and I'd have more followers right now. But I don't. It is what it is, and I'm just shooting from the hip and I'm telling it raw. It's just raw, it's live, it's what it is. I keep it real. But again, if my video editing was better, if I made it more fun and interesting, it would attract more people, I would gain more subscribers, my channel would be much larger than what it is, and I'd be making more friends and meeting more people as an end result. And in the big overall picture, YouTube from the commercials and sponsors is really what you want. Sponsors is the game changer. The commercials are nice. You might make $30 a month, and after 4 months, you'll make $100 in the beginning. You could be making, depending on those watching your videos, you might be I started making $100 a month after I got monetized. That doesn't happen for very many people in the beginning. I don't have any sponsors presently. I would love to have sponsors for my channel. We've been doing this quite a few years now. And I've put a lot of time and energy into it, along with a bunch of other YouTubers that I know. Some are doing the same as I am, some are doing much better than I am. But again, it all depends on you and how you set up your channel and your editing. So I'm just trying to, lay it all out there and keep it real. I may have a video coming up here in the near future where I'm putting in some vessel sinks that are really masculine, elegant, I like to call them, just how they look. They're masculine, yet they're elegant. They're really nice. On the higher end, and unique style of sink, a vessel sink that is. So I have videos of installing that coming up. finishing this windowsill that I showed how to remove a cup stain, a cup burned in stain from a hot cup of coffee or tea. Was set down and it went right through the poly into the wood. And it's been there for a long time, and I just took it out. And when I start to put the finish on there, stain it, custom stain it, polyurethane, help showing that process. I may even go live possibly, and that may be coming up real soon. So just stay tuned. Check out my playlist. I have a lot of videos in my playlist. Painting, showing the different ways to paint, the different aspects, the different techniques of holding a paintbrush and cutting into a corner, how to professionally do that, how to professionally roll a wall with a roller and the technique involved for a faster paint job for the beginner, for the homeowner, DIYer. I've got how to mix thin set for your tile, how to cut tile, how to install tile, how to do all these different things. So check out my playlists. I've got called Getting Fit with Ken. Basic exercises, whether somebody's in a wheelchair laid up in bed, or you're just starting out working out, or it's been a while and you need to tone up and prepare to lift so you don't injure. I have techniques, my own personal techniques that I show you and explain to you how to use and how to put that in motion that will benefit you. And as always, I'm serious, I always say, if you have a question, hit me up. If you have a question, ask. I'm more than happy to tell you, to help you out. So anything I'm doing, if you're working on a project, you're like, man, where do I start, or what's the best way to go about this? Hit me up. In my most recent video, I don't care what it's about, but if you put the question in my comments, I'll be happy to answer your questions. Just keep it real, keep it honest, and that's what's important. So keep it real here, and I often say, if you have family or you need prayer about something, let me know. I'm more than happy to pray for you. I'm working on a live stream, pray with you. That's what it's about. So I look forward to hearing from you. I'm looking forward to the comments after this video. Feel free to just surf through the videos and highlight it and glean from it. And leave a comment. Let me know you're here. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. It's a win-win-win, as I always say. And never give up, truly. Truly. If you don't know how to do something, or you're not sure, or you've been around it and you've seen it, but nobody's really explained it to you, and you're trying to figure it out, hopefully there's a YouTube video out there for it. Or come to my channel, ask me a question, find you a book on it, go to the library, go to the big box stores, to their pro desk, and ask if there's anybody there that knows. Sometimes there is. Ask them, pick their brain, find a contractor or somebody in the trades that is doing what you're doing, and ask them. A lot of guys will be happy to tell you. Some guys won't. Some guys are just not going to do it, and others will. So don't give up, because there's always a way, always. And so appreciate you being here. So take care, God bless, and as always, never give up, because there's always a way. Always. Bye for now. God bless. Oh, there is some comments. Holy smokes. Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker. Are you still here, Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker? No. Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker. It's good to see you, bro. It's been a while. Are you still here? Here's what they look like up close and personal. Somebody's here. Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker. Are you here? Dizzy, my head is spinning. Well, I was hoping Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker was here. Oh, brother, is that you? Hey, I could be moving out towards your neck of the woods here. Get this, this everything goes well. Maybe we could talk. You could give me some input, some insight. You still there? I'm thinking you're still here. And those of you that Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker, he has some interesting videos talking about silver and that type of thing. You're in North Dakota. I was in Grand Forks about 10 years ago. Yeah, -8, -3. And colder, -20. Yeah, I thought you were, like around Virginia or something. -50, okay. I got used to it. I was running around in short sleeve shirts like in -8 degrees. But that took about half the winter. But 8 degrees is far from -50. That's serious cold. It's good to see you. So you're in North Dakota. How far from Grand Forks? Grand Forks wasn't bad. Nice place. Good hunting out there. That's for sure. I'm looking forward to getting out of California. I can hunt and I can fish and just enjoy living, man. 5 hours drive. Okay. So are you closer to like South Dakota? Property's really at a decent price. That was bizarre that there was many years ago. What was many years ago there, Bigfoot? It is a little tart, not bad. I actually enjoy it. I like this better than the lemon. It's more tart than the lemon. Oh, you lived in Grand Forks 5 years ago. Or did you say 50 years ago? Let me double check what you said. Oh, 50. All right, back when you were a youngin', you had to do a grasshopper. I'm sure Grand Forks has changed a lot in 50 years. I thought it was pretty cool. You're right there on the border of Minnesota. You go to Minnesota to see a movie, and you're just walking across the street, literally. Yeah, I heard there was several floods when I was living there. You got river overflows. Not river, but not aqueduct, the channel or whatever it is. There by the park. I had been told about that. I have a friend that still lives there, actually. Two of them. Yeah, two friends. When I went there, stayed with a friend for a short time to work at Walmart, for Walmart. He worked there. And Then I came back here, but I was there about 9 months or so. That was about 10 years ago. But anyways, I'm getting out of here for too long. Yes, there is. There sure is. I wanted the street, I think, started with the F, I want to say. I don't remember the street. I really don't remember the names of them at this point. But it was over there by, that place like Home Depot. But it wasn't, they don't have them here. Menards. Over there by Menards. Yeah, I helped. Oh, you did you in 2011? Okay. Yeah, that one Walmart where I was at was by the Menards over there. I just forget the street it was on. But yeah, I heard about that 2011 flood. That was really bad. 2 in the chat. Who else is here? Northwest. Hey, how's the fireworks going, bro? Canada released a bunch of water to Minnesota. Overflowed. Is that what happened in 2011? Bigfoot says, "What's up, Northwest?" Hey, how's your fireworks doing, bro? You've got some really great firework displays, and where you go and everybody's shooting them off. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back in that part of that part of this country, and where I can enjoy some real life. Make my own fireworks, shooting them off, hunting, fishing, trapping maybe. I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Northwest says, "Hey, Bigfoot." Hey, Bigfoot, Northwest has some firework displays. Hang loose. But, yeah, Northwest has some really nice firework displays. Videos. Yeah, they don't let you do nothing like that out here in California. Washington State. You're in Washington State? I thought you were like back around Virginia or somewhere like in that neighborhood, I thought. But you're in Washington, really? North Dakota has a good arsenal of fireworks to be had. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that when I was there. But I was just basically working and not a whole lot of much else at the time. Trying to remember if there was fireworks in South Dakota where I was. That was when the oil fields were happening, were in demand when I was there. They were doing all that oil mining out there, jacking up the prices of everything. Now it's a ghost town, building all the houses to employ everybody. Yeah. And now those places are ghost towns. Sad to say, most made in Ohio. Oh, China, Ohio. That C looked like a O in China. Japan's got some amazing fireworks, that's for sure. Now, out here in front of my house, well, not my house, but anyways, out here, they put out a firework display for the town, and I get to watch it from the front porch. So that's kind of cool, once a year. But usually you got to take time for it. But it's nice to be able to do that. But I'd rather make my own. That would be fun to learn how to do that. And that'd be fun. So I'm surprised that Washington State allows you to make your own fireworks and shoot them off. That's interesting. I'm really surprised. 'Cause, in 2011, I was showing a YMCA when I was rebuilding Minot, yep, that where they were doing the oil. I was offered a job by the oil rig owner. Wow, right on. Yeah, Minot, why not Minot? There's a couple other areas as well, but they're ghost towns now, from what I understand. You know, oil pumping's over, and all the houses they had to build, basically abandoned, from what I understand. I remember out there by the res, seeing everybody on the highway parked in the fields, out there, people's property. Just row after row of motorhomes and campers, and everybody working out there in the fields before they had, when they were struggling to keep them housed. And hamburger, fries, and a Coke running at $20 out there around the oil fields. Just crazy prices. Did you work out there in the oil field? Did you take them up on it or what? Bigfoot, you have needed... Yeah, well, I just had the eye surgery. I just finished the eye surgery about a month ago in this eye. I tore my retina. They did surgery. They put oil in it to hold the retina in place. And I didn't get back for about 6 months to finish the surgery. And that was just about a month or so ago, a month, 3 weeks, a month ago. And so, this eye here, they said it would take like 3. You can see it's a little different. Little bit. About 3 months before they'd actually find out how my eye would turn out, how my vision would be. Cool, Northwest. They're all pumping oil, just not as much drilling. Okay. Bismarck, that's the other one. Yes, Bismarck. Yep. You live by the... is over there by the reservation, by the res? And something boa load of fame trailers. No, I continue to build houses and business. All right, right on. So you're a builder? Are you a contractor, or you just freelance? And this Extreme Warhead drink, not too bad. Like I said, it's more of a sipping drink, not something you just want to chug, unless you're dying of thirst, I guess. But it's still more of like a sipping drink. And this is the Black Cherry. The review says it tastes like cough syrup. To me, it does not even close. It's just nice. It's got a good, nice sourness to it, yet smooth. It could be a little sour, a little more, but it's not bad. I mean, they mixed it pretty well for us, I'm concerned. Thank you. That's good work. What's good work, Bigfoot? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Continue to rebuild houses and business. Oh, you're saying building houses is good work. I would agree. Or you do subcontracting for Service Pro? Yeah, I just saw them recently. when I get settled, I may need to look into doing something like that. Once I get moved, get out of here, as we say in the South. Over here. But anyways, yeah, Bigfoot, I think you'll really enjoy Northwest 50H3, if I'm saying that right. He's got some really nice firework displays, aerial displays, where people are making their own aerial displays and setting them off. It's really cool. I'm shocked it's in Washington State. I'm really surprised. I thought that was more like Alabama or Virginia or somewhere like that. Hey, Northwest, the channel I met you on, I forget his name now, but he was a mechanic. He did gaming and talked about his fireworks at night, late, 11, 12 o'clock, 1, 2 in the morning, or whatever. At the moment, I forget his name. It's been that long. It's been a while. I'm just wondering how he's doing, if you had any clue. I think his wife left him. I'm thinking you'll know who he is. I'm just wondering if he's still around or changed his channel name or what. If he just, ended up fading out for a while. I should remember his name. I'm just drawing a blank right now. And it's good to see you, Northwest. Bigfoot, good to see you too, man. You're not putting out videos very often, so it's hard to follow you, And then I'm not on here live hardly ever anymore. I'm trying to get out of video. Hillbilly Pyro, yes. Yes. How's Hillbilly Pyro doing? And isn't he like in Virginia or West Virginia? If you talk to him on the phone or anything, let him know I said, hey. His name is Billy. All right. He's doing all right. Well, tell him I'm asking about him. And isn't he like in Virginia or West Virginia? If I remember right, he lived somewhere like that in a little town. I'm kind of looking in that area. Oh, his new channel is Hillbilly Pyro 2.0. I'll hook that up. Thank you very much. I'll go say hey to him. We've lost contact. And I had no idea, had no way to even know. So thank you. I'm glad I'm live. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad I remembered to ask. West Virginia. All right, good. Because I'm kind of looking there. I'm looking in several different locations. Several different states out there in the South. But yeah, I'll have to hit him up. I'll do that when I get off here live. But my phone, I think I was at less than half. I don't know where my battery power is at the moment. And I've been on here almost an hour. I'm surprised. And my battery hasn't died. So that's Hillbilly Pyro 2.0. And Bigfoot, you might like his channel as well. You might want to check him out. Good guy. Northwest, I met up with Northwest on his channel, and it's about fireworks, and he was doing gaming. I don't know, I'll have to go to his channel to see what he's doing. He's gonna move to Thailand. What? That would be crazy. West Virginia, not Washington State. Okay. So who's in West Virginia? Now I'm confused. Don't throw too much information at me, it might confuse me. I missed something there, Bigfoot. You were saying West Virginia is the most southern state. Oh, okay, now I'm following you. Okay. I thought you were saying something else entirely. Yeah. Going to Thailand. He must have met a girl over there or something. For him to be moving out there. You better be prepared to, better have some money to get back on so you don't get stuck. You know, everything looks good on the screen. Billy's, I'm West Virginia. Billy's, I'm in Washington. Okay. Yeah, so I'm surprised that that they allow you to make your buy your fireworks, you know, paraphernalia for lack of a better word, and make your fireworks and do that there. I'm really surprised. I wouldn't expect that, because you certainly can't do it here, that's for sure. Now, when I was a kid growing up, maybe back in the 70s, maybe so, but not today. You know, the city wants to light them off for you. I knew that had to be. You know. But I hope he's got a backup plan. You know, that's something he's. You know, I'll have to go to his channel, try to catch him live. If he still goes live, I'm assuming he may. But I'll have to definitely leave a few comments on his channel, if nothing else. I do have his email, but I forget what it is. It should come up, but I don't remember how to. You know, I don't remember what his channel was, but I do have it, unless he's changed that also. Yeah, this is good. Well, I'm bummed. If I was to be out in that neck of the woods, you know, it would be nice to kind of hang out and meet him, you know, and learn some tricks on this firework arrow display making stuff, you know. That's like handed down kind of information, as far as I know. I guess there could be some books on it, maybe, somewhere out there in the middle of nowhere. Gotta go down the road a piece to get there, though. But anyway, yeah, I should go out live at least once a week or something. You know, I just been busy and got a lot going on and getting kind of burned out all at the same time. But all right. I see that. That's good thinking. But yeah, I should probably try to go live once a week. I say it's just got a lot going on. Yes, ancient tribal secrets, exactly. Out there in the middle of nowhere somewhere. Because that dog will hunt. So, just got this room painted. It was blue in here. Now it's the ceiling's white, the wall's gray, but the gray in this room is so light it looks like it's white. Here you can kind of tell that it's a gray, especially off the white coming off that trash can. But it's such a light gray, the ceiling's white, there's the ceiling, and you can't even hardly tell the difference between the two. Now looking straight up maybe, but that's a super light gray. Now, like I say, I use the trash can the trash can liner. You can see the gray much better. But yeah, it's nice. It makes this room look a lot bigger with that turquoise blue. It was looking. You know, I knew it would expand the room with the change of color. So, anyways, again, if you talk to Billy, tell him easy 2 tips and tricks. Ken, I changed my channel name to Home Improvement Tips, like you're seeing here. Yeah, tell him I say hey, and tell him I'll be dropping by. Check his comments. Tell him I don't remember his email. I have it, but I don't remember what it is. So, and Bigfoot, if you're still here, bro, I'm glad you dropped in. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Maybe I can get your phone number one of these days. I'll get your email, get your phone number. Same with you there, Northwest. Get your phone number, maybe we can have a phone conversation rather than this one-way half conversation. You know. So yeah, I can put, like, I can go to your channel and I can put my email in your chat, and then if you wouldn't mind, you know, just send me your phone number. I'll call you and say hey. You know, it'd be cool. So, all right, hey, I'm going to sign out. Again, I'm surprised my phone hasn't died on me yet. Appreciate the hangout. Appreciate you spending time. It's been a minute or 2 or 3. And keep looking up, guys. And we got to get a good president in office, back in office. So put the word out, you know. All right, well, take care, guys. God bless, and keep looking up. And I'll have to try to go live more often. I may be going live when I sand. You may not care, but I may be going live when I finish. I'll start the staining and polyurethaning this great big windowsill that I'm working on. It's like about 2+ feet wide. I just took out a cup burn out of it that's been there for years. It was a heavy poly, and it was all chipped and ragged and broken up, and it was just ugly looking. It took me 2 hours to sand it down with a 50 grit. 2 hours. Anyways, now it's ready to stain. So when I do that, I'm thinking about just going live. It'd be hard to watch the chat though at that point, of course. But I'll drop in ever so. All right, well, you guys take care, and thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I didn't know what to expect in the beginning, but again, these sour Warhead drinks are overpriced. 5 of them for $15, really. But I like, again, they're a sipping drink, something different. Similar to somewhat to the original Vernon's ginger ale. But that Vernon's back in the 70s I'm talking about, it had a nice little bite of ginger, kind of had a kick to it. This is almost like that, but not quite. It's smoother, if you like sour. So, all right, I'm shutting up. So take care. God bless. Bye for now, you guys. And as always, never give up, because there's always a way. All right, God bless. Peace out. Bye for now. Bye. And those of you that come in after the live stream, leave me a comment. Tell a friend. It's a win-win-win. Bye for now. Bye.